Anywhere from probably 300 to 700 pounds. The line pull, the cable is rated at 12,000 pounds, so it can lift, 6 tons pretty easy. And the lift bar is probably about 4,000 pounds. Pretty much all the time. You have to. We just go till the route's done. We get some pretty heavy loads on the truck. It's stop and go constantly. All the hills here in Duluth, it's pretty hard on the truck, picking up all the stops. Yeah, constantly. When you're going from stop to stop. Yeah, my foot's, it's right down to the boards pretty much. Probably average about anywhere from 70 to 90 stops. All commercial stuff. Absolutely, especially in the winter. The hydraulic oil, the hydraulics work just perfect. I mean, it can be 10, 15 degrees below zero outside, and you get in the truck, hydraulics work, truck starts nice and easy, you get instant oil pressure. Yes, very much so, especially in the winter. The truck runs a lot better, everything works a lot smoother.
Located in Duluth, Minnesota, we have both extremes, the cold in the winter, minus 25, and also summer we might have 90-degree days. And also the hills, up and down, working up and down the hills, from Cloquet, Minnesota, up to Two Harbors, Minnesota. So we covered quite a variety of terrain throughout the winter and throughout the summer. So I can't think of any place in the country where we have such a diverse environment and terrain for running equipment like ours. So. It does help us tremendously in the wintertime with the cold startups. When we have a block heater trip, we might have 25, 30 below morning, and we still are able to turn the truck over and get it started with oil pressure coming up within a matter of seconds. Not to mention the extreme heat that we have. In the summertime we have 95-degree temperatures, and the hills, and we actually have trucks that overheat because of the radiators. It's one of the functions of a garbage truck. It seems like it's always getting plugged with different debris, so we have to keep the radiators clean. So we will have a truck that overheat periodically, and it helps having the added protection of synthetic oil in there. When we first started out, we started out with a Shell Rotella, and we were changing it every 250 hours. Along with that, we did a PM inspection, like an A inspection. So that was our standard maintenance procedure until we started experimenting with Amsoil, and we added oil analysis in there, and we found it out we were changing it way too much. So we just went by oil analysis, and our oil changes actually went out. We realized we could go well beyond the 250 hours. We went to 800, and we went to 900, and we actually went to 1,000. We cut it off at 900 hours just to be in the safe zone. So our present oil changes are done about 900 hours. Of course, we run it on our axles and our transmissions, not just engines. I think people just attribute synthetic more towards your engine, but I think we have a lot better savings in our differentials and our transmissions. Automatic transmission can be $9,000 to $12,000 to rebuild, and it helps us keep the temperature down in the automatic transmissions. To also the added benefit in the wintertime. And not to mention, I think we get a better oil sampling, communication, and one-to-one relationship by working with Amsoil on different products of oil and through the tests that we're doing. So. Well, just by doing the arithmetic, by the hours that we're running on our trucks, from 250 hours to now our current 900 hours, that oil changes went down to 3 times a year versus 9 to 10 times. And we're having our oil changes done by an outside source, which is $65 to $85 an hour. Not to mention the cost of disposing oil, the oil filters used on those oil changes. I'm guessing we're probably, per truck, we're probably saving $500 to $600 a year per truck by doing a $900 oil change. But the additional savings we're seeing is through the oil analysis, we're able to pick up, like say if we have contaminated high fuel ratio, we know we have an internal problem. So there's additional benefits to using oil analysis that I've picked up on. Not only the 900-hour extended change, but through the oil analysis I've done, actually I think some tremendous savings to possibly an engine overall. Yes, I would, by far. This is my 25th year in the garbage business, and so I've been around a lot of different types of oil, and I can see the added benefits of running synthetic through different applications I just mentioned, transmissions, rear ends, and the engines. I think we get much better protection by running the synthetic oil.